Hey, welcome to Maximum Bat Speed. I want to do a video today on torque and top hand torque specifically. And the reason why is because many problems occur in swings because there is no torque, there's no separation, there's no resistance. And what I want to do with this video right here, I want to explain to you how I can help you with how to apply top hand torque in a way that maybe you've never felt before, or what it should feel like. And I just want to do this video specifically on the top hand torque, how to apply it and how it works. So let's get started here. The first thing I want to show you here is this. As you start to stride, if you pay attention to his back elbow, and this is crucial right here, and I bring this up in my videos all the time, you want to make sure, and you can see right here this is Carlos Correa, just an amazing young rookie, and I'm going to just explain to you what's going on here. Right now his elbow is right here. Now pay attention to what's going on as he continues to get his weight transfer, and as he goes to a 50-50 balance, and I can't emphasize this enough. At toe touch, you must be 50-50 balance, or you're going to end up having a lot of issues. Now you can see here that his elbow is up here, okay? So there's been a process that has occurred. So I don't want you just to watch this video here, just sitting down. Grab a bat and try this for yourself, okay? Now, as you grab your bat and you get into your normal stance, what I want you to do is just take your normal stride, and it should be smooth. And it should be very, very smooth, and you should start early and you should start smoothly, okay? I don't want anything abrupt. I don't want anything that looks like you're a jackrabbit. Like I always tell my students, you're a snail, you're a turtle when you're taking your stride and you're taking your weight transfer forward, okay? That way it's easier to see off-speed pitches a lot easier. When you're quick and jerky, it's going to be more difficult to get your timing down. So again, as you're watching Carlos here, you can see here again that there's a process going on, and this is what I want you to do as you're watching this video with the bat in your hand. I want you to get again to a nice, beautiful 50-50 balance at toe touch, okay? And just stop right where you are. Now, when you stop, your elbow should be higher as it is right here than right here. So when you started, many times players start with their elbow even lower, and I don't know how low his elbow was because this video right here was cut off a little bit. So, but you can see that there's obviously there's a transition or a process going on as he goes forward. He's applying top hand torque, where his elbow in his hand is working back and behind him as he goes to toe touch at 50-50 balance. So at this point right here, now not only has his elbow gotten higher, but also what has occurred is this. You can see here that his elbow now, from shoulder to shoulder to elbow, there's pretty much a straight line going on, and this is what I want you to have. And I also want you to have your bat about a 45-degree angle behind you at toe touch. So again, you should have a bat in your hand, and you should be transferring your weight at 50-50 balance, okay? And if you're not sure what I mean by that, by 50-50 balance, in other words, there should not be more weight on your backside or going backwards or forward. You can see here with Carlos, he has very much of a very, very balanced 50-50 stride right here. See that? It looks beautiful, okay? And this is what I'm talking about. And another thing to check for, from the eye to the belt buckle, you should have a line like this, not like this, okay? This is what you see in high-level swings. So again, we're talking top hand torque, and I'm trying to walk you through what I would be doing if I'm working with a student. Now, this takes time. You cannot implement this immediately, but you can do it over a period of time, and the sooner it will occur in your swing is depending on how hard you work. So again, you can see what I'm asking you to do at toe touch. You have a shoulder to shoulder, the elbow look. Your bat is right here. You have a very beautiful 50-50 balance. Okay, another thing I want you to have is this, a slight bent in your lead arm with your hands, okay, right over your back foot. Now, I know I'm bringing up a lot of information, but this is quite simple. If you just apply it over and over, eventually this will become your load. It will become the way you do your top hand torque. Now, you cannot have this kind of top hand torque or this kind of a load like Carlos Correa or like a lot of top echelon, high level players that have a lot of power if you're not applying top hand torque. So what I need you to do as you're striding, I want you to, with your top hand, you should be pulling back and behind you, okay? And again, if you're doing this, you should have a look like Carlos Correa has right here. Now again, this is the look I want you to have. Now here's where you're going to really feel the top hand torque. Now you're at toe touch right here. Now while you are at toe touch, this is what I want you to do. Make sure your hands, your elbow, your top hand, your elbow are working back and behind you clockwise. Continue to have them work clockwise. In other words, back and behind you as you get to heel plant. So you should feel this resistance right at this point right here where your top hand is still pulling back and behind you as you're getting into heel plant. And you're going to feel as though there is a resistance, as though you're having a tug of war with your top half compared to your lower half, and you're going to feel that resistance. That's what torque is. That's what top hand torque is. And you should feel it. You should feel this resistance. And by doing so, what it's going to allow you to do at heel plant, you're going to have an angle like this, what you see in high level players. You're still going to be closed. Because players don't have top hand torque and they just let their body rotate without any top hand torque, many times the shoulders are pointing more to the third baseman. At high level swings, this is a very common stance, or a very common stage of the swing right here when they get to the heel plant. Okay, so again, it's very important that you understand that at heel plant, your upper body, your right hand and elbow are working back and behind you as you're getting into your heel plant and hip rotation. That's what you should be occurring in your swing. Now, it's important to understand that what you feel and what you're doing in a swing are two different things. And I can tell you right now from teaching many years, you have to exaggerate these things. So what I would recommend for you to do as you're doing this, feel as though if, your elbow is literally over your head as you're doing it, almost like this, almost like a kind of a Bryce Harper look, okay? And I can assure you on a real pitch as you're doing this, it's going to be more of a true kind of a shoulder to elbow look, okay? So in other words, you have to trick your brain. You have to exaggerate this top hand torque at first until you understand that it's going to not help you unless you do this. Now, I hope this video helps you. Please let me know if it does. And the thing that I want you to get away from this video is this, that you have to exaggerate motions that you're trying to incorporate into your swing. Top hand torque, again, your upper body, your top hand is working clockwise as your lower body is working counterclockwise. I wish you well. Give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you.